We're going to start with Sperry at Chandler, 2A14 matchup here. A win here goes a long way, securing a playoff spot. Uh, Metro Christian, Sequoia Tahlequah, they're the cream of the crop in the district, but the winner here has a solid shot at third place. Nothing guaranteed, though. Both of these teams are 3-2 in the district. Next week, they both play teams that are right now are 2-3. So it's going to be a wild finish, which is the theme for a lot of our districts. Before I go to you, Mark, I will say Tom, who steals all of my research and kind of passes it off as his own, he's got the Chandler Lions winning this one.
I like Chandler. They've won three in a row. They did play both Metro and Tahlequah Sequoia earlier in the season. They played Sequoia pretty close, um, and so I think that the Lions will be the third place team in this district, and I think they will get past the Pirates of Sperry.
Sean Meek, do you agree?
Yeah, like you guys said, looks like this is battling for the third seed in that district 2A14. I think Chandler's just going to be a little bit too much for them. I think they're going to wear them down as the game goes on. They're always coached against Chandler many times, kind of their identity. They're always a pretty physical team, like to run the ball. I think they're just going to be able to wear Sperry down as the game goes on, and I'll pick the Lions in this one over Sperry.
Mr. Sternberger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fall back on old habits, and I think Chandler's eventually more of a football town than Sperry, so I'm just gonna rock with the Lions on that. I think that's a safe pick.
Well, who would you pick in baseball? They're both pretty proud of baseball traditions there.
Well, I'd phone a friend and ask for your expertise.
Yeah, I hear you there. All
I,
right, Jacob
I
Dieselhorse. What's our line here?
back in the day, broadcast at Sperry in a press box that was made out of plywood in a baseball tournament. AT&T did not hook up the phone line there. That was a bad day. But fortunately, now we don't have to worry about such things as that.
Well, I will say in baseball, I did watch Dylan Bundy on one day's rest strike out 17 Chandler Lions in the state championship game. So that was one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen in high school sports. Jacob Dieselhorse, who you got here? What's the line?
Well, first of all, I have to explain why I wasn't here last week. I got to see you two accept the Woody Guthrie Award at Kane's Ballroom, so that was kind of a once in a lifetime experience and something I couldn't turn down. So I got to see you two play acoustic, or Bono and the Edge play acoustic at Kane's
Uh,
Ballroom. Play a couple
did you
songs.
see Paul McCartney as well?
No, I didn't stick around another night. I only had a 2 day hall pass, so. But that would have been the trifecta. There was a lot of people in Tulsa that were doing that, like people around town and stuff. It was, that part of Tulsa, the Arts District now has gotten to be pretty cool over there with the Woody Guthrie Museum and the Bob Dylan Museum, and so. But it was awesome. It was like kind of still gives me goosebumps talking about it. Speaking of goosebumps, I know Lugnut's going to get goosebumps to hear that I have Chandler, the favorite in this game. Sperry's capable of making this an interesting game. They have some big play capabilities and some big boys up front that can, keep the game interesting. But I just think Chandler's home field. Uh, they've already played the toughest teams in the district and have a winning streak going. I think Chandler will win this game. I have them a two touchdown favorite. I think they go win the game 31-17, and I think they go on to grab that 3 seed into a 1-4.
All right, so unanimous choice there for the Lions.